What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 back at you today, bringing you something very special. I have recently went out and purchased the brand new Hitman HD collection. This includes Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, Hitman Contracts, and as well as on a second disc, Hitman Blood Money, which we already have as well. So I decided we're going to start at the beginning here and go over Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. This is an HD kind of port of an SD game, so it's not really... it's just pretty much repackaged, upgraded to HD graphics. Nothing has really been enhanced too much, but the game does look a lot better on an HD TV screen, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. Of course, you guys know I love the stealth gameplay, so we're going for Silent Assassin on every mission, and we're going to be playing it at the most hardest difficulty possible, which I believe is professional. So without further ado, grab some popcorn. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Please like these videos for more Hitman games, and it's go time.
Look at this. It seems your brother was involved in a lot more activities than just smuggling guns for you.
So what is this? Drugs, prostitution, extortion?
I heard rumors of this project in Indochina years ago, but I never believed it. Seems they actually had the resources to pull it off. I'm most impressed. And what does it say here? An augmented, amplified, and improved version of the human species.
Why would anyone clone a little fool like my brother? Where did this take place?
In some remote location in Romania. Doesn't say exactly, but I know how to find it, if you're interested.
Пиздец. The place is a mess. What the hell happened here?
Well, you should have a look at these surveillance tapes. I think they explain the carnage. I had a feeling we might find something like this. I was hoping.
Clover. This guy is damn fantastic. Maybe not as strong as me, but fast. You know who he is?
And so do you. This, my friend, is Mr. 47.
Nifika. 47 is nothing but a rumor. No one has ever proved that he exists.
You know, I actually saw him once in Rotterdam. Didn't know that was him at the time, though, but I did some research.
So you already knew he had been here?
Sort of.
But is he for hire?
Used to be, but I've heard no reports on his activities for a very long time. So, for all I know, he could be dead.
Dead? Ты что, совсем сдурел? This tape proves that he's still alive. Now you just have to make him work for us.
Well, let's go find him then. A killer like that never retires.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Have not played this game in years, but it is a great game. All the Hitman games are great. The true form of stealth in this game, definitely way before Sam Fisher. Of course, not before Metal Gear, but this is definitely a different type of stealth than any of those two games. It's just way different. I'm not really sure how to explain it. They all have their great merits, but this game is kind of just one of those great games that really shows you a playground kind of sandbox that you can perform inside each level. So let's check out the options here. This is the Xbox 360 version of this HD remake. Subtitles on, all that stuff. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And let's check out the controller. Alright, so we'll pretty much get used to everything. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and we will see you on the inside. So without further ado, here we go. We're going to do this on the professional difficulty. And hopefully you guys enjoy with Silent Assassin. And let's do it. Alright, here we go. As you can see, the game looks a lot better than it used to. I believe I first played this on the regular Xbox. Great game though, very excited. Can't wait to get into this. So we'll pretty much go through the controls. I believe this is just the tutorial level. So very explanatory, and let's do it. You can see we got a father waiting for us outside.
Buongiorno, figlio mio. Come va?
Padre, I'm okay, but I must speak with you.
Taci, figlio mio. Be quiet, my son. We have a saying here in Sicily. Non saccio, non vede, non c'ero, e se c'era dormia. So, if you want to open your hearts, the only safe place is a confession church. Meet me there noon.
Alright, so we need to head to the confession booth. We can take a few minutes to look around. Go to the ruin for basic training. Let's see if we can do something there, since we got some time. Alright, so to peek through, obviously, that's pretty self-explanatory. We already did that once. To crawl through the small hole in the wall, LB, alright. You can see how slow he kind of moves. But you gotta hold it down. To climb the ladder, move in front, and just walk up. Alright, so that's pretty simple. Very easy little tutorial to let you know some of the controls, and you can run. Alright, press the back button, open up your map. Of course, that's one thing that we love about the older Hitman games, is the fact that it's kind of like a real-time map. Uh-oh, we know what that means. It's time to go to confession, so we'll get through everything else out here once we do that, so. I do say, you know, this game obviously is showing its age. It's a little rough around the edges, but in HD on this, you know, nice 56-inch TV that I got, it actually looks pretty crisp, and I'm very pleased with it. And of course you got achievements, so that's always going to be fun. You can see how slow he moves. This is the normal pushed all the way forward walk. And it is very slow, so if you want to go any faster, you have to run. So that's the only thing I would say that sucks about these, is the fact that you can't really, there's nothing in between. It's either run or slow-ass walk. But of course in Hitman games, everything is all about timing and, you know. So walking's probably going to be something I do a lot, of course, unless there's enemies around and whatnot. So, alright, let's go to confession.
Padre, I have sinned.
Avanti, figlio mio. Continue, my son.
I have done some terrible things in my life. I have killed many people for money, out of ignorance, out of evil, out of hatred.
Figlio mio, I know you well. You are also a good person. I've seen you taking care of the garden. I know of the large amount of money you donate to the church. Your soul is on the right path.
But Father, I do not belong. I'm not of this world. So why should God forgive me?
Do not worry, my son. When your time comes, He will have a place for you as well. Just keep God in your heart. Now I must leave. Stay a while and pray.
Lead me, O Heavenly Father, in the path of right. I walk alone and stumble in the dark. Show me the light and I'll go there. Let me find peace in my own heart and save me from my enemies.
Benvenuti ragazzi. Purtroppo la chiesa è chiusa. Venite domani, per favore.
Benvenuto, vecchio amico mio. Non è questo il momento di darci
Per favore,
appuntamento!
aiutatemi! Lasciatemi, per favore! Lasciatemi! Lasciatemi!
Porca troia! Taci! Stai giù! Giù!
Alright, we gotta find the parcel. Looks like it's placed right outside, so shouldn't be too hard. Alright, no enemies around. Yeah, they just left.
Benvenuto in Sicilia, Bassano. We hope you enjoyed the famous Italian hospitality on our beautiful island. However, there will be a slight charge for your stay. You will prepare a cash transfer of $500,000. No later than midnight the day after tomorrow. Meanwhile, we'll be entertaining your host, Padre Vittorio. He very much enjoys fishing. We are making sure he is happy that way until payment has been effected. Lei sentirà de noi, Giuseppe Giuliano. $500,000. Can't pay that. I'm going to the garden shed. Time to dig up the past.
Alright, so Hitman is back in action. It's time to find out where Padre went.
Agency, this is 47. Patch me through to Diana.
We need to confirm your ID registration, please.
My number is BRO 3886. Put Diana on, she'll recognize my voice.
47? This is Diana speaking. It's good to hear your voice again. We all thought you were dead. You'll be pleased to know your skills are in great demand these days. You're almost a legend amongst our customers.
Diana, I'm not looking for work. I need some information on a Giuseppe Giuliano from Palermo in Sicily. What have you got?
Let me see, Giuseppe. Oh yes, I've got a fat file. Giuseppe Giuliano, aka Don Aguilo Giuliano, capo of one of the largest, oldest and most influential mafia organizations in Sicily.
I need detailed satellite surveillance on his residence, and info on security and access routes. And keep an eye out for a priest. He's a friend of mine and was kidnapped.
A friend? Have you gone soft, 47? Besides, we don't believe in handing over information for free. How do you think you're going to pay us back? I've heard that you're extremely wealthy.
Yes, I know. I've heard that rumor too. It's not true, though. But I'm sure you can suggest an arrangement.
I'll pull a few strings and see what I can do. Actually, I do have a special request for you to perform a contract assignment. Should be a simple operation.
A mission?
Exactly. If you accept, I might be able to give you the requested information very soon. What do you say, 47? Still sharp enough to handle a job these days?
Oh, I think we are.
It's been a while, 47, so let's just run through the basic routines together. Agency just wants to make sure you're not too rusty before your first mission.
So you can enter the garden shed and start the mission, but we're going to learn some controls first. We got a kitchen knife, we got our ballers. You can still go into first person view. You can take it out on this scarecrow. This is actually one of the most freakiest scarecrows there are. Reason being is when you get close enough, he follows you. Look how scary that shit is. That's awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to go in here to the shed. Inside here, you can see is kind of where our weapon stash is, so we got to pick the lock. Everything's automatic, so you don't have to worry about no lock picking mini games or anything like that. But you do want to make sure you have time whenever you do this and there's no enemies nearby. Not right now, obviously, but for further missions down the road. So what we're going to pick up right now is our trusty fiber wire, which we will be using that mainly for the actual contract assignments, and of course we'll be using the anesthetic for any other type of enemies, because we are going to be hopefully doing a non-lethal playthrough, which means we're only going to be really going after guards that need to die. And here's a little short tutorial on how to use the fiber wire. Now there's two ways you can actually bring up your weapons. One way is you can hold down the X button and press up or down on the D-pad to go through the weapons. Or if you don't want to do that, you can actually just press the B button and you know, go up or down as well, and you can actually get an eye on the weapon that you have. So it's really up to you. I just think the faster way is pretty much just to hold the B button, and you can get your ballers out, hold it again, you can change it up, you know, whatever you want. I think that's the easiest. So in order to use the fiber wire, the simple basic way to do it is, you know, hold down the LB, get in that silent crouched mode, hold down RT, get up as soon as you do, right behind him, and then pretty much let go. A little different than Hitman Absolution, but still effective nonetheless. So I think we're pretty much ready to do this. First mission is going to be a doozy. It's going to be pretty easy. It's still kind of like a tutorial mission, and it's not too hard at all. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get in here. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This has been part 1 of my Hitman 2 Silent Assassin HD remake walkthrough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, let's finish it up.